In this video, we're going to look at three stocks we want to pick based on option flow. So, general disclaimer, so I'm not a financial consultant. This video is for entertainment purpose only. No investment advice is provided here. So we are going to look at the stocks based on fundamental, technical, algo, options and artificial intelligence. Here we are on the Traditics website where we are looking at the heat map. So we are going to look at Google, which is basically directionist puts. So we are going to look at GDS, which also is directionist puts. We have 10.3 million puts. And then we also going to look at Lucid LCID, which is 20 million calls and then 0.8 million puts. Okay. So the first first we will look at the technical piece of it. So we're going to go to stocks. So we're going to type in Google. So the general flow, if you look at it from technical angle, if you write the support and resistance lines, so it just cut across the support line. So here it bounced, it went and it bounced back, but here it cut across the support line. But the one problem is it's away from the moving averages, so it could come down. So let's look at the AI prediction. So it's basically uptrending. It's saying it's going to go up, but the options flow is pointing downwards. Okay. So here now let's look at the options flow. So I'm just going to type in Google. Okay. So if you look at the algo score, it is basically negative. That means it's a downtrending stock. So if you look at the call volume is low, put volume is very high. But open interest is almost equal. So if you look at the premiums also, it's widely high. So the IV rank is low. So dominant strike is basically 2830 and 2850. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So if you look at the open interest, is basically from 2300 to 2710. It's where the open interest is for the puts are. Okay. So next, if you look at the Traditics AI, so it's giving a bullish signal, but we have to basically ignore this because it's not right. So now next stock is basically now let's go to next stock. GDS. Okay, so there's no PE here, so that means that's fishy. I typically don't take trades on stock which doesn't have any income. So support and resistance. Okay, so this is also bearish play. So the stock is hitting the support line and is hitting the resistance, so it should go back down. If you look at the simulate, it's also pointing downwards. Okay. So now let's look at the option flow. So you look at it's bearish. So the algo score is also bearish. It's very bearish. So and if you look at the open interest is way high. Puts are way high. So good ideal setup. puts are high. IV rank is 160, so it's good to sell options. So dominant strike is 65, 70, 50. So open interest is 40, 45, 50, 50, 50, 60, like that. So 40 to 70. So what is the stock price? Stock price is 56. Okay. So next stock is this is also a Lucid LCID. So let's look at support and resistance lines. So it looks like this is a new stock. So it's looking hitting against the resistance. I think it pushed through the resistance, so it could. So, but there is not much data here. Let's look at the simulation. Maybe there's not much data to simulate. Okay, now let's look at option flow. Okay, there's not much flow data here. So let's go to the live option flow. So I'm going to look at okay, so you can see a lot of the overall flow is bullish. Number of calls is 49, 47, 47.3%, and you can see a lot of bullish calls. So the strike basically is 17, 20, 25, 2.5. So most of them, some of them are spreads also. Okay. So I think the best stock will be the Google, to play Google on the downside. Thanks for watching the video. Click like and subscribe. If you want to subscribe to the TradeItTech software, please click on the link below to buy the stock. Thank you.